Alright, so at this point, we all know that YUTA is going to be the first main unit, main DPS that you're going to want to get because he's hype, he's limited, he's exclusive, he's from the movie, and he's really, really good, and someone we need, right? He's a red DPS, great, amazing, and he has AoEs on his just base kit, which is going to be good for grinding, and I mean, his animations are sick too, I kind of like them. Now, besides YUTA, Hollow Purple Gojo is going to be the next unit that I think many people are going to want to get because he looks amazing. Absolutely amazing, right? I'm going to show you guys his ultimate later in the video. I like it a lot, and he is really good. Now, let's talk about when exactly he comes out, his kit, and then go into the showcase, right? Hollow Purple Gojo is a green attacker, which if we really check, there's not many, like, you're not going to have many of those right now unless you get either Yuji or Nanami, which many people probably won't even get unless they get them in the SSR random tickets, which we're getting 2 of them. But even at that, they don't really compare to Gojo, right? It's kind of hard to compare to Gojo. So he has very much the same stats as Blue Gojo, okay? That's something I want to kind of stress. Same HP, I think. Same attack stats. Same initial, well, same maxed cursed energy, and then same. Oh, alt gauge is different. So alt gauge is a bit higher actually. That's the only stat that has changed. So he should be coming out mid-January. Okay, so YUTA comes out about December 1st because we could check here. We go to timeline, we go to JP, and if we check December, well, basically we started, or the global came out 2 weeks earlier. Junpei is also 2 weeks earlier on the 16th, which means that YUTA might be 2 weeks earlier, which would be December 1st. Now then, if we go by that logic, Gojo would be this January 15th. Okay, so you have about 6 weeks time to save for the boy. Okay, which I just want to say, I love his art so much. I really do. It looks amazing. And let's go into this. So this is cool for him. Actually, this is pretty nice when he gets an increased crit rate when he performs a Black Flash. Nice, good to see. Now then, here it's going to be taijutsu damage. Okay, so it's not going to be the same as the previous Gojo that does jujutsu here, but it's going to decrease both taijutsu and jujutsu while having a great chance to crit. Okay, now Loki, I would have rathered if it was when you crit, you have a higher chance to perform Black Flash, because if you have a high chance to crit, a great chance to crit, then it would be better to have both the Black Flash and the crit. I think that would be pretty fire. But this debuff on a skill 1 is very strong. It doesn't really matter for him because he has 1 cursed energy like needed. So, you know, there is that, but still. Now, the skill 2 is a buff. It's going to be increasing the selected enemy's damage received by 30%. Great, right? Now, it's also going to be increasing the selected enemy's damage by 10%, right? So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. It's going to be an extra 10% that they're going to be doing, okay? It's a bit odd, but because he doesn't take damage, that's kind of why they did that. But when you consider debuff of 30% plus you get 70% damage, that's great. Now, when we do compare to the previous Gojo, though, it's a 2-turn buff this, but the blue Gojo is a 3-turn, but you also get this debuff, right, which is really good. Now, here, it's going to be increasing on break damage, which is huge, okay? Doing range jujutsu damage for 4 hits of this is insane. 4 hits of this is insane. Let's go to characters. So, if we go to here, just to show, right? This skill 1 does 450, and this does 4 hits of 360. And then you could say this one, sure, but it's literally 4 times. And then you also decrease the selected enemy's damage by 15%. This, to me, like, this damage is going to be really good, okay? And then the ult. By the way, obviously, I didn't really talk about it, but yes, same passive as the previous Gojo. He's going to be in the battle for 7 turns, and then he leaves. But he still has attack immunity, by the way, but that is ult. Literally just better than the previous Gojo. Literally just better. And you want to know why? Bro, first of all, increase break damage by 100% one time. So if they're not broken yet, they gonna be broken. They're gonna have their guard broken, right? And then, oh, sorry, I'm so blind. Never mind. You didn't hear me. I didn't say that. Anyway, it's gonna do double the blue Gojo's damage. Double. Imagine this Gojo, but double. So, you know, gonna be very, very good. Like, insanely good. And also because he's green, that's why it's also gonna be huge. Then it also decreases all enemies' ult count gauge, and then he leaves the field. So essentially, he wants to ult last turn. He gets 1 ult in his battle, so you have 6 turns, and then he ults. Right? That's it. 6 turns, and then he ults. So, that's good. right? Because that means you don't have to stress about like getting multiple ults in. You just like do your buffs, right? You can maybe put debuffs and then use your skill 3, and then after you ult, right? And I think that's fine. I do think that's fine. Just ulting on the last turn will be pretty good. Now, I do want to see the memory that came with them because I think this is actually going to be important for many people. Why'd I go there? So we have to go to timeline. All right, so let's see. It came out January. What was the memory that released with them? Probably this one is the... No, definitely not. This one. Is it this one his? Jujutsu? Okay. Oh, wow. So when command skill or alt skill is activated, grant taunt status to self for 2 turns. Okay, and then here at dupe 1, at the start of the turn, if own ultimate skill gauge is full, increases own damage dealt by 20% for 2 turns. Wow. The more turns have passed, the greater the damage dealt increase up to 100%. That might be like, oh, pay to win, but it's like they give you like 3 recollection bit dupes every single like month. So it's like you'll be able to max dupe this easily even. Nah, this is huge. Now, what's the difference? What the hell is the difference? Huh? Oh, wow. Cooldown goes down. Oh, actually, that makes sense. You could use this twice then. Once on the last turn. That's not bad, I guess. So basically, yeah, you still build them with Jujutsu a bit. But then here you can get up to 100% damage increase, which is huge. That is really, really good then. So basically, he's meant to like kind of taunt and then after get big damage increase. Because yeah, you can only use his ult once, so you're going to save it till the end anyway. And then it's going to like double his damage even further. So yeah, this Gojo is going to look very good. He's going to look very good. No doubt. No doubt. I kind of fuck with it. I do. I mean, this is cool. It's like a nuke and then bye-bye. So yeah. Now we could kind of head in, right? We could do that. Why not? So let's just go in. Now, we got him at level 113 with 3 dupes, okay? So let's check his dupes real quick. Let's check his dupes. So, we check here. He gets 25 to 35 to 40 to 45 to 50. He gets 50%. Insane stats. I think that's higher than most people, I'd like to say. Yeah, JP's a big glitch. It is unfortunate. Now, we could check this Gojo. Was it the same? Was it 50? It is. I guess Gojo gets higher stats because he doesn't need the cursed energy. Because then, for example, YUTA is not going to be 50. It's going to be 40 because of the cursed energy increase. So, yeah, no. It's crazy just how inflated the stats are. Like, bro, how much HP? 30k HP. 30k HP is insane, right? It's insane. So, let's just head into tower. Why not? Okay, so we are green advantage. And for this one, we're going to... Okay, let me just set it up. So, we're going to have Gojo. I really do hope that we have... Man, it is so bad how slow it is. This... No, wait. Which... Do we have it? Does he have it? Oh, is it that one? I think he does. So, there might be better ones. There probably is. But for the case of this video, because people are going to probably summon on this, we're going to go for it, right? It is a bit low in level, but he's going to be able to get his ult pretty quickly. So I don't want to put Toji here. We're going to have, in case... No, actually, I want to put Mai in the front. We're going to have a... Yeah, we'll do this. We'll do this. We'll put Mai, and then we'll switch... Man, yeah, we'll switch. We'll switch. Okay, that's fine. And then we'll put this one. Okay, where is it? This one. All right, let me find one for Mai real quick. All right, so we're gonna go with this, and I just put this on Mai to get extra damage. So we are gonna be green type advantage. So even if everyone else dies, well, there we go. Right there we go. Now, let's go into this. Let's go into this and see how it goes. We're gonna try and see the single target damage. Right, I do want to see the single target damage. Like, how good is it gonna be to warrant like him leaving with his AoE? Like the minute he uses that ult, he leaves, right? So let's see, because you can get 2 Gojo ults easily. But I want to see how it's gonna go for this, right? Okay. So let's start. Now it's 1 unit, so this is gonna be more so a single target, and I'm gonna find afterwards something else. So I'll put this, and then we'll start with the buff. We'll start with the buff. Now this is going to taunt, which is going to be really good for the start. So now let's taunt. Alright. Let's taunt for 2 turns, which is going to be perfect. And we'll just continue. Okay. So here we go. I should have given the ult gauge increase, actually. That is my bad. And I guess... Was that not it? Hold on. I'm just trying to... Huh. Was that not a taunt, or am I tripping? Like, I'm starting to feel a bit crazy now because I thought... Oh, I put the wrong one. Oh my god. Insane how blind I am. So we're just going to put Gojo's memory because we'll have to. And yeah, we'll just have to hope that we do not die with the units we have. Okay, here we go. We'll retry this. So yeah, there's one thing that like some memories though, it's kind of crazy. I just don't know what they do, but I'm pretty sure this is a damage utility, because it's gonna give all allies damage and then afterwards. All right, so yeah, no, it's gonna give some damage. It's pretty weak overall, but we'll take it. So let's just give some buffs. We'll increase the alt. Perfect. We'll put this one and then we'll go for this. Okay, we'll do the debuff. So it's gonna make him do more damage, which I think the reason why it makes him do more damage is because they want to make you get the recollection bit so that you could taunt, essentially. And then that's the extra attack, I'm pretty sure. And it goes for Gojo. Perfect. So now we could go for this. We'll wait for that. We'll go for this because we still need to buff. We'll do that. And then let's see his damage here, right? Let's see how much damage he's going to end up doing. Okay. So debuff. And then that's fine. And go for it. Alright. That was like 400k unless I'm mistaken. I think that was. That's not bad. It's not bad. We'll go for this. We'll go for this one. And then we'll put a debuff. Ooh. We'll, yeah, because it's 2 turns. Which means we'll go for this, because I think it's going to take another turn after this to get Gojo's ult. Unless I'm mistaken. I'd like to say so. I'd like to say it's one more. Yeah, it is one more. Okay. There we go. And then it attacks Gojo, and now we could kind of build everything up. So we'll do that, that, and then we could build up his damage. That should get his ult. If not, we'll see, but it should. There we go. Perfect. And damage decrease on them. Okay. And then we'll get the damage increase now. So that's good. Perfect. Alright. Let's go for this. This. Now we put that on, and it's going to give us a pretty nice increase. So here we go. Alright. Overall, though, we could have definitely timed it way better, but I just want to kind of show single target, and we'll go for AoE. So let's see how much this does. 4 million? 4 million, I think. Unless I'm mistaken, I don't think my eyes were wrong. I think that was 4 mil. So yeah, that's kind of why you're gonna want to use Gojo, because his damage is gonna be very high, even in kind of mid situations like that. Now I do want to find one with multiple mobs, so let me try and see. Here we go. Okay, that's good. So we got 4. Now we're gonna keep it like this, all right? Because we don't want them to do damage. We don't. So let's go for this. We don't want these guys to really go too crazy. So let's just head in with this and see what it gives us. Now I think I'm just gonna use my buffs because I don't want to do damage, right? I want to save for the ult this time. So just don't mind me. I'm gonna continue buffing with my guys. Beside, well, with Gojo, these guys I don't care if they do damage because it's probably not going to do anything anyway. So let's just let's go do this. Give the alt gauge increase. Go for this, and then go for this. So we could start giving debuffs to everyone, I guess, but it won't really matter because Gojo, it's good because single target, that's great. He makes him take more damage. But if not, it's kind of mid. Now 4 is a little much. 4 is a little much. I think I'm gonna kill 1. I think we're gonna kill 1. We'll kill this guy since I put the debuff on him, and we'll see how much that does. Okay, just out of curiosity, it does like nothing there. Okay, that's quite interesting. If anyone dies, then YUTA is gonna come in, so I don't really mind. I wanna give you guys a good idea of how it's gonna look. Okay, so since it's 4 turns, we could put it on now, and we could do the AoE, and then we could go for this. I'm trusting this guy. I feel like he won't go too crazy. So now we got some buffs, right? And that's 4 turn buffs, remember? So keep that in mind. Alright, good. Unfortunate. Bye-bye. Good. Alright, that's fine. I don't mind. We get the heal anyway, which is actually pretty interesting that we could just do that. We'll put the crit res, okay? Crit res decrease. And then we'll buff, and the next turn we'll get it. So, let's put it on this guy. And then we'll be able to ult next turn. So are we losing any buffs? We're not. We're going to have everything. We're going to have everything, essentially. So we get that buff, we decrease, then we get crit res decrease, and then Mai's going to put damage increase, AoE. Perfect. Alright, Damn, they are going for Yuta. They are going for the GOAT. Okay, and then damage increase again, which we could get the damage increase here. Then we single target. And then we go for this. Alright, so let's redo that once more. I'm gonna re-put the audio up when it goes to Gojo's ult, and then you could see the GOAT. Alright, you could pause and see how much that did. I mean, it was good. I think that was at least 600k. Maybe it was 6 million, but I think it was at least 600k. It went very quick. It went very quick. But yeah, that's kind of how Gojo is going to be used. Now, we also saw in this why you need the, well, the taunting skill is going to help him a lot, especially in tower. It's going to help him just go crazy to nuke. So that you don't need to go for anything else. That recollection bit is going to be great. So you dupe it out, and then you'll be able to get the taunt, and then when you use your ult, you're going to have that damage increase, which is going to be amazing. But that's essentially Hollow Purple Gojo. I hope that you guys like this video, and I think he's good. You guys let me know. I liked his animations too. Felt like the animations were pretty neat on the ult. It was nice. It was definitely different, so it was nice.